Hey guys, Coach Kalen here. The other day I was asked about what kind of shoes I should be wearing for my workouts, whether it be at home or in the gym. And I love shoes. I love gym shoes. I love training shoes. So here's kind of my selection with the exception of these. These are Carlas. So for basically what I do, I kind of have three different types of shoes. I kind of have a running, a cross training, and a lifting shoe. So running shoes are just designed to run in a straight line. So they're not very flexible, they're stiff, they're just, meant to go in a straight line. When you're looking at a running shoe, the tread, it all goes one way, just to keep going forward. There's not much flex, so it's not very, very good. It's got a bigger drop because you're always running kind of on your toes. All in all, running shoes are just designed for running. They're not good for cross training, side to side movement. They don't have any flexibility for you to go side to side, which is not good. So when we go to stores, they have a huge selection of running shoes. If it depends what you're doing, make sure you tell the guy or whoever, or consult with someone, and make sure you don't get a running shoe unless you are just running. These are my running shoes. They're New Balance. The tread is all gripped. I don't know if you can see that. It's all gripped to go forward, not side to side. This is what I run in. So these three here, these last three, are kind of my go-to cross training shoe. So I got these ones here. The Fingertip Max, got a bit of an air cushion. This is kind of my next in line runner, cross, I guess. But yeah, it's got a little bit of an arch, not as much. It's fairly minimal. It's got good cushion. It is flexible, which you want for a cross training shoe, to go side to side so it bends and forwards, because you're moving in lots of different directions, right? So it's got the split this way, it's got this way, it's got little triangles on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. So I like that one. Then I guess this one here is probably my favorite all-purpose cross-training shoe. It's the Nike Free Trainer 5. And if you look at the bottom of this shoe, it's got a bunch of hexagons and octagons and anything with a gon you want to go, because you look and you twist and you're turning when you're moving side to side. It's going to bend. It's going to allow that movement. And this is overall one of my favorite shoes. I love working out on this one. It's got minimal arch, or minimal heel to toe drop, I should say. But that is great for cross training. So when you're working out and you're doing cross training, side to side movements, and you start to feel that burn in the back of your calves. Well, that is from a high heel to toe drop. So what that basically is saying is, when your heel's higher up, you're basically doing everything like you're wearing a high heel, and that is going to totally engage your calves, and they're going to burn out. So this here is the Metcon 2, and I love this shoe. They're pretty popular. It is a CrossFit shoe, but I like it. Again, it's got a bunch of hexagons and octagons on the bottom. It's very, movable, molds to your foot. And minimal padding like this one. There is some, but it's minimal. Minimal heel to toe drop. It's pretty flat. So this gives me great stability for doing lunges. I get lots of contact points on the ground. And I overall love this shoe. I love the way it feels. I've got a wider foot, so it's nice and wide at the top. I have tried on a bunch of the Reebok Nanos. The Nano 5, I love the design of that. It looked awesome. But I found this shoe fit my foot better, and I have had really great results and feeling within my Nikes. So I'm sticking with what works. Why fix something that's not broken? So this is kind of a doubles as when I'm doing weights, as weightlifting, doing squats, because it's nice and flat. It gives me great support, great contact on the ground when I'm lifting weights, doing jumps, doing plyometrics. Because when you're jumping, you don't want to be cushioning too much. You want to go land. You don't need much cushion if you're landing properly. That's what I'm trying to say, because you always want to land toe and then roll, ball, heel, right? So you want to be landing soft all the time. So these are my two favorite cross training shoes. This would be next in line for cross training. This one's really soft. This one here, the tongue, there is no independent tongue. It's all sewn into the whole shoe. So this one is really snug to get on, but once it's on, it feels great. You don't have the tongue dropping to the side. It stays right there. You get them good and snug. And these laces, they're all V-shaped, so they snug around it. Awesome, great fitting shoes, super comfy. Again, these are my runners that I only use for running. I can't stress that enough. But you want something when you're cross training that's a little flimsy, because our feet are made super strong. Our feet are made for doing amazing things. If you look at track and field stars, what do they wear? They wear basic shoes. It is just basically a shell with a couple millimeters of rubber on the bottom, just enough to hold the spikes in. Dropped it, punched it right out of my hand. Just enough to hold the spikes in at the toes. That's because our feet are super strong as it is. If you get something that doesn't bend, our feet will never strengthen. So you want some give. You want to be able to move side to side. You want to be able to the shoe to move with your foot. Sorry about that. But yeah, this is my selection of shoes. I love them. Make sure you are wearing a decent pair of shoes that are for the specific training that you're doing. If nothing else, you can do your workouts in bare feet, but I like wearing shoes, fashion and function, why not? So I'm a gym shoe fanatic. This is my collection. These are Carla's old running sneakers. She doesn't use these much anymore, but I figured I'd show you guys what an old running sneaker looked like. But yeah, if you have any questions or concerns about what shoe you should be wearing, what shoe you should be wearing, or if you have any questions about any other kind of shoes, let me know. I would love to hear your feedback. Again, this is the equivalent to the Reebok CrossFit shoe. I like the Reebok CrossFit shoe. I have nothing against Reebok, but I found that these fit me the better. They felt better on my feet. And at the end of the day, if you're wearing them, make sure they're comfy, make sure you enjoy wearing them. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I hope this video was helpful to you guys. Yeah, if you feel like it was helpful, share it with someone, like it, comment. Have a great night. We'll talk soon.